I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream.
Dying old man.
You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
We shall indeed. I love the fact that this is the opening movie. I wonder if somebody decoded the language already. Alright, let's get started. Save data found from the chosen has been found. No, I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start at the beginning.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
My name is Shadow. Did I put Ronin in here or? Okay. We catch up.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it
Uh, uh, it's game. Not right. The sound from the game had stopped coming through. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that was kind of weird. The audio from the game just kind of stopped existing. Depends limit to the confession of imagination, or what you call it, a limited creation. Powerless creation, not limitless.
more than wishful thinking, more than fiction? Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy
Forgot those things existed.
hope,
The sound just popped up.
desire
Hey, how you doing, Ace?
better than it is,
Yay!
then that
Bitch was subbing for 15 months in a row, my dude.
Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
How you been?
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
High risk, high reward mode for only battle hardened players. Battles who want intense battle, difficulty exchange. You know what? Let's do this. We're going straight into the hard mode. Yeah, it's kind of weird the sound just immediately goes out like that.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Oh no. Bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
So he is. No horns, no knife ears.
Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital?
Jesus Christ. We got kids, elders.
Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
Yeah, I guess you should have followed the line then. Because you got stuck like a pig.
I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
I hope the audio is working for some of you guys. I'm trying to duck it again, so it should lower when I'm
this place all
not speaking.
Like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Good enough.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Yeah, I've been trying to duck the audio, so if I'm not talking, it should be decently loud, but when I am talking, it should be, in a sense, we know how it is, and maybe I'll trick it more. Okay, we gotta get out of this area. Use the movement keys to move. Oh, use the movement keys to move. Hold Alt2 while moving to dash, and press B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions can be performed, and the corresponding controls display at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. Gotcha. View tutorials you've seen before in the main menu.
Let's go. Stop!
Wait. I sent something close. Don't move. Ugly ass worm.
Watch out!
It looks like especially dangerous. Watch out. I don't think we've noticed that yet, though. Press LT to use fail sight. This is barely lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you never confronted before, it shows up as unknown. Pair as best you can.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Strong ones ahead. You gotta be careful.
Is that the Manticore? That's the Manticore.
They look pretty tough. Careful now.
I don't like worm issues.
Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Leave it to me.
You say that, but let's go over it one more time. First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on.
Understandable.
I don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Although
his music is playing directly in my mind, the effects like his magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
I like the fact that it kind of makes you think that every time music starts playing in the background, it's because Gaika's just casting spells. Which I, for one, am entirely agreement of.
Let's go. Got a sec?
I think I can grab these 2 items out of here. Hope I can.
I don't like this. Great find. Keep it.
Oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukrainia. The year is 785. Ukrainia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great seeker, bearer of fancy and power. Hear my wish and come forth from thy. I didn't get to finish reading that, but okay.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
These people are too uppity in this.
I was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
Way to say, I'm out playing in the open.
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Okay.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Yeah, don't. Oh, God damn it. I'm hitting this. Oh, I'm hitting the fast forward button.
Whatever will I do?
Give me a second. I'm trying to. Okay.
Damn.
Should have no more problems, hopefully.
The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
What?
Seriously, what is?
Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
Scepter?
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
We'll keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
was unnecessarily ominous. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Give it a phone, I say. Who else can it be?
Oh, this playthrough is plagued with sound issues. Hoping that we blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an elder, but people here have sharp eyes, and I thought wouldn't draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. It's easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, Equipment Center we're looking for should be just ahead.
What are you playing at?
All right then.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious.
Gotcha.
Back in there. Knock them dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss.
Piss?
When the corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Damn.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
What a hate, man. Why can't we live in peace and love?
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Need the money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I got a sharp mind.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte.
This man is nothing but insults.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
I'm gonna go with Tub, because I like that name.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I think it's maybe it's borderless that's causing the problem.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Choice but to wait our turn. Let me save first and foremost. Okay, I get borderless at 250, right? I get 4 screen. Why can I get 4 screen 250? There we go. I'm hoping that maybe this would fix the audio issues.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Are you really a noble? Because I was a noble, but just as countryside son of a lord. My family's no consciences. Let's say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others.
I'm special.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
At least I can do better than you.
It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
You as well.
Don't
Death can be a
make my
pain.
job any harder, please. Here.
How about that?
your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
What is next? Apparently, a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like the one I saw on the night ship.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Captivity map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Holy...
Listen up, Stri...
Keeping in full mode. It doesn't help.
Think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood.
Hey, look, there's the guy who was yelling at us earlier.
Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey, you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That'll make it easier.
It gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads. All lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy, but it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
Give me a second. Okay.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Just sleep with the book in my hand, and she's like, ah. Oh, but stay.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
He's looking at me from across the pews.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
What was the day?
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You can view information about your surroundings on the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A.
Hold on.
Port camp.
Let's
Hold on.
let's see here.
This place.
Hey, don't forget.
Right, quickly. Got
Okay
it.
then.
It's west. Spectate tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
I don't stay.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Was that a Trinky and a hot dog?
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Maglarts. A peaceful one.
A world with no Magla arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Bring it on! You can be the first guy slapped with my sword.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
Leon Shaw, very nice to meet you. I'm Tev.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it.
Well, thank you.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen, stay on guard. It's too...
Repaint it.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Yeah.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Down, let's go.
So many stupid dead people.
Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I
Gotcha.
assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
I mean, I can learn.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Appreciate it. Charlotte, brave fire, trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
This is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
It was an unexpected turn of events, but let's move on our mission, okay? Anna.
Here we go.
Be careful, our contract should be inside. We have to find him. You went with just purpose. What was you talking about? You said something about your ally? It's nothing. I'm just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concern me too. Let's go inside.
This is...
There it is. That's a human.
Jesus Christ, I look like that?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
Honestly, this is the part where I ditched the army.
We have to help the survivors.
I think it's one shouting people. I'm like, okay, I'm out. I'm good.
Damn it.
I hope somebody dead. I hope you're safe. So waste if we look, we find some that still draw breath. Bring flight tip. Let's keep searching.
This is bad.
We got company. Who is this one? Seem feeling us from earlier. Small, but it's human too. It looks like we're going to fight it. Wait, if it's human, do we even stand a chance? No reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, all I hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Don't you agree? I agree. So that you got which ways about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Like we don't stand a chance against that thing. If we attack it separately, we didn't fight it if we work planned together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand, the two of us working as one. Trust your judgment on the timing of attack. Press Y to engage in squad battles alongside your allies. If you press Y, you can press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks Button X to attack to stun enemies first, and you start the battle with advantage. Stay on the offensive by continually attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to him, and eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Okay, this could be all we've got.
When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantage initial attack. In addition, some enemies remain standing at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press X to attack your equipped weapon, press Y to use skills, which consumes MP. Performing an action that will expand one turn icon. See at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. On hard, enemies receive an additional turn icon in most battles.
I won't hold back. Fire!
They can do it fire.
Burn to up. Not done yet.
First battle under our belt. Unscathed triumph.
Looks like we're safe for now. All right.
We'll through somehow. We're alive, that's all I can ask. Let's press forward while we still can.
All right. How's that? We have the edge. I'll give it my order.
Get ready.
Let's go. Burn! Just one left.
They're down.
Keep it up. Burn to up.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Okay.
Nice, level 2.
I think we're in the clear. Be careful.
This is our chance. Forward. Let's settle this quick. Still up.
Unscathed triumph.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Let's push through. Let's give them a fight. Let's settle this quick. Last one.
They're down. You have this.
Not done yet.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That was the last of them.
Okay, let's open the door.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
So enemies down here. Let's head back up.
Wait. Be careful.
Oh, what? If it spots us, get nasty. The other was surprised we can catch it off guard if we strike it now, right? Manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, so the chance the entire break gauge will deplete for what at once for an instant stun.
Come on. Okay.
Gotcha.
This could be all we've got.
This is our chance.
I won't hold back. Fire! The power of fire!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Oh, nice, 30.
I think that's all of them.
Cat!
We found something.
Cat!
Shit.
They'll need more than this. Oh, please!
He hit me.
They die hard!
All right, victory is ours.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while. How?
Still breathing, he's badly wounded. Ada, don't blame you, touch me. I'm in a bad spot without you making it worse. It showed up your fault, isn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Plus, this is how it is. Damn it all to bloody hell. Well, I could have saved your ass if you weren't such a racist. Damn.
Run. No.
With the monsters, we can't run away. Stop that thing. He's dead. We have healing equipment, yet we are not helping any of these people. It's caused by the horror attack. It's not fault the human kid. You must surely. If we did, everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die. Damn it. Yeah, sorry. Racism disallows me to help you.
Let's stash that somewhere safe. Hold on. You.
Search for someone?
I get
That's
it now.
right. As much as I thought, now it makes sense. Why do you hide this from me? I trust you for good reason. Tell you the truth.
What?
The cries that came from earlier.
Was that?
That came from the top of the tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting in there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors, presidents to the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
On your guard.
This battle's out.
Let's take them all out.
Go.
Nice, I gotta quit.
There's no way I'm stopping here. Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights. Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Stay calm, everyone.
A tough one.
Burn to a
Nice.
Great job, Stroll.
Resist that.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
The power of fire.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I think that's all of them.
Like two of them.
That should be handy. Tuck it in.
Let's push through. We have the edge.
I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Let's go. Burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
They chose the wrong opponent.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
For a while.
Let's give them a fight.
Let's settle this quick.
Nice. And the quit.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Come on. Okay, let's give this all we've got. A tough one.
The power of fire.
I was hoping you save your fire.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Whew. That should do it. Watch out! We've been spotted!
This is our chance.
Let's take them over!
And with that old-fashioned sneak attack.
Always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
The power of fire.
I wish he didn't do that.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Okay, this could be all we've got.
Now get ready.
Still here?
easier than expected.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Just ahead, might have a moment. If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. It's not just throwing your life away. Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that even one survivor, then I'm not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time? And you plan to forge your head despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you find whatever it is you're searching for.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running away from this. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. I am your neighbor.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. That human familiar is up there. What should we do? Let's go. Try not to do anything rash, okay? Here we go.
Tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow.
As a face I want to pay like it love.
Darn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Well, the mission depends on our survival.
They won't hold back! Vile monster! You're mine! The power of fire!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Consistently, I'm doing more damage, and he's the strength character, so
Still fight.
that's not a good thing.
How is it this strong?
But what can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this, and yet
I'll distract it. You two run!
But
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people. No matter
matter the cost.
Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
can anyone get on here?
Now you do 1 damage.
Wasn't enough.
No! Please, say something!
Oh, don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power
Heroism.
is thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
This gotta hurt like hell. The architect looks great.
What the heck is going on?
No.
Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Scour!
All right, that did the trick.
Boy, I can use magic spite. It's like a freaking item.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking certain enemies are weakened to certain affinities. After you hit one of the weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting opponent weaknesses or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Vitus power!
We can target those! That's it! Stay on
Let's say I won't hold back! Scour!
Done! We've got to hit the other spots too!
Let's go! Wind!
We hit their weakness!
I won't hold back! Scour! Alright, how's that?
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's
Vitus power! Wind!
Can you knock those apples off? Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that!
Let's go!
Nice.
Scour! Still here?
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey! Understood?
Yeah.
Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in
Seeker!
there!
Wind! Vitus power!
Gotta hit myself back up.
Come forth, royal soul! Scour! Let's go! Wind! Still up? Come forth, royal soul!
Yeah. Come forth, royal soul.
Okay. Not bad at all.
I got 2 points. I want to turn both into magic. Yeah. And the next point I'll turn back into either defense or healing.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallic!
United.
You made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
We realize the prince is deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the
Oh, come on. Everything was fine for so long.
we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. Nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
There have to be a fix.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from the death curse.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Gris, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Looks like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was what...
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Die by my hand. Okay. Got a gold beetle. Nice. Just want to go around and check the camps. I don't see anything. Okay. Oh, you tell me some sort of magic? I suppose it can't be up within that issue was applied with. At least yours was broken in commotion besides. If only had that kind of power back then. Apologize. I just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us. Let's get some rest. And delivering the message is glad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Only talk to you about the power, don't you? I had a question for you. A question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family before you infiltrate the army. Who are you?
Indeed.
None but a mercenary, yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness's the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of attack I was there.
See.
True, that's incredible.
Well... Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your
Not your
fault.
fault.
You say that, but... Look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
And that I appreciate
You've
it.
got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can. 'Cause I can.
Good night.
The book put him to sleep. Yeah, you're right.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw matter within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Ooh. This is the embodiment of the Seeker. More is just the first year followers. People that support your quests that find allies that can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with fellow followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just one of many to keep out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Flame stay.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That's why they never see us coming, huh? To have you be our vanguard, be tried by fire, but soon you get used to power, the better. Talking like you something about it. Not much, just what I picked up from missions in early days. I only heard its power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sound like superstition to me, but everything's always clear on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it's not fable. Although I thought it'd never come back to haunt me, despite all the training and research, I never imagined to manage it myself. Something special then? Don't forget, one more move and I'll cut you down. I'm aware. Watching you. I get it, just trust me, alright? Let's check the map. There'll be nothing where we get lost. They're called the North Mines, apparently. Going through them will put us in the capital, it seems. So to take us to Grand Triad. Next up, Grand Triad. Can't. Trying to focus, make it to the world capital. Give me a second, and I think I can fix the audio. What's the matter? Imagination, but I can't feel we're being watched. It's deep in the wilderness, though. It could be, so I'm just on edge. And for opening the escape, don't forget I have my eye on you. Look up in the air. All those known as Corvos. They start praying from the sky. Those go be an ambush. In addition to our list of problems, maybe we can hide and wait it out. No, we need to keep moving. We're already on low on time since besides. Guess you can move fast if I die back then. You do need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a look, fight. Should I? Should worthy demonstrate we need to move not far behind. Okay. Let me. No? No? Let's see if this keeps up with the.
Stop!
Relax them over there. Who knows? The beasts are hunting packs. Should they come at us together, we'd be overwhelmed and not careful. Give them a chance to surround us. We need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just we a pack of dogs, barely worth the more word for us. Right? Get it, so be it. Seems you need to lesson on basics of combat. Pay attention as a subject before a few mistakes. First, take a go at those foes. Consider this your first time meeting, or you're already familiar with them.
Got it?
Once you assess their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, propose them with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Size up the Hondo. What do you make of it? Indeed, you slipped out of Death's grip at the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Press LT to activate Farsight and identify enemy strength with their color. Lower enemies will go blue, enemies of the same level will go yellow, enemies of a higher level will go red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you level up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies, you can Simply approach the enemy and see if the colors has changed. Occasionally, we go forward, clear your mind, and simply do what you must. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple axe attack. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though. The packages will still take damage. If you press LB when your cursor is over an enemy, you lock into that enemy. The enemy will always be in your view and easily close the distance by attacking. Okay. That's it. Try to face off flat.
There they are.
Come on! All right. How's that? Push through! Come on! Just push through!
You should be fine.
Nice.
No choice but to cut through them.
Hold on.
Keep in mind.
Got it?
You don't drop your guard even against weaker foes, so the battlefield fortunes can turn if you let it for a moment. So that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and be fine. Press Y to initiate a squad battle against the enemy in the field. If you use Y to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after playing its back gauge, yeah, we saw that. Attack by enemy stronger than you usually be forced into a battle with it. Survey the situation and use the methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize it. But then we, okay. Sound is off again.
Right there.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Forward!
Don't waste the opportunity.
We have the edge.
Distract him!
I hope you had a balance going. Can we start from the beginning? Pressing R2 will automatically move the cursor and move to weakness the skill you have.
Wish we knew their affinities.
Let's go.
Only one way to find out.
Take this! Try hard!
A tough one.
No more progress.
We made short work of them. I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
Nice.
Come on!
Almost didn't see the crow.
Seeker! Scour! Still up?
Take this!
There's no way I'm stopping. Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
I see the enemy.
There are enemies around.
How's that? Push through!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Well, not okay. There's nothing forward.
No choice but to cut through them.
We have the edge. I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Get in there!
Seeker! Wind! Just one left.
Keep it up!
Still standing. They try hard.
It's a...
Nice.
The next one will fall just as easy.
That was the last of them.
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine.
This battle's ours. Let's take them all. Let's go. I won't hold back. Scour. Just two left.
Keep it up. Only two enemies left.
Steel.
Stay sharp.
Nice. Crit, crit.
Wind. Stay sharp.
Only
Take
one
this.
left. Finish them off.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Same.
I'm down. A victory well earned.
Hitler. Ever seen you lot around these parts? You wouldn't be banished now, would you? What are you talking about? I get a bad look at you. You want bandit material? Wow. I'm not even enough to be a bandit? That's kind of cool. Me too. Yeah, it's just on edge. I know it's funny to think in a place like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy friend. I'm just a peddler. I'm on regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today. So I assume a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appeared from nowhere and wiped out the entire towns? They're terrifying, no? My apologies, I didn't mean to sell the mood, but hey, would you be interested in buying something?
Now then.
Sell my gear. Well, selling, I can give you a good price. Pretty stuff in the woods for a while, but sometime to tell you too. Won't catch me scavenging for today though. I'll stay put until the beast settle down to find. If you find something worth selling, which you know where to find me.
There they are.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Charging in.
Oh, shit.
This won't stop us.
Oh, please.
Stroll's combat power is down.
Scour. Just one left.
Take this.
Vitus power.
Can't linger here. Let's move. Hopefully that's the last.
In front of Lisa. Get this boy up.
I see the enemy. Alright, how's that? Forward! Time for some close up.
Great moves back there. That should come in handy. Pocket it. Hey.
There they are. Push through! Catch! Okay, let's give this all you got.
Get in there!
Wind! Two remaining.
Down.
Nowhere to go.
Nothing to worry about.
Last one. That will come forth. Royal soul.
Got it. Fairy dust.
Easier than expected.
Alright, how's that? They'll need more than this.
Trivial.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Not like this.
Get up!
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
Hey!
Take this!
Hey! Wake up!
Can't afford another fight like that.
That's all up.
There's hard mode for you.
Come on! Let's give him a fight!
Now strike! Go on, finish the job.
Not done yet.
Some battles are hardly over.
Nice.
I think that's all of them.
Hold on.
It goes tense.
Got a moment?
What's going on? That's why if you're not here, it would seem the monsters are at least of our concern. I know you can heal me. Show yourself, or would you rather we come at you? Sharp and Renault go at it. But the bastard looked long enough. Kill them quick.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
What is that? Never seen anything like it! That's not an igniter! Take this! Got no mercy for you! Blast!
The speed of God would consume one turn. Guarding gradually decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents enemies from getting turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming!
Guard up!
Watch out!
Get ready! Coming at us!
Your information with... Okay. So basically you do more damage, but you take more damage on the front. You do less damage in the back, but you also take less damage.
Wind! Still here?
Take this! Let's do this! Hold still!
Oh, please!
Shite!
Let's go!
It's our turn now! Blast!
What's that?
Ready for impact!
I think
Take
something's
this!
coming! Watch out!
Get ready! Shite!
Charging in!
It's our turn now! Blast!
Tough
Take
one!
this! Still standing!
There we go. Nice. 2 more medicines. These are soldiers from the fort. They survived, no, it can't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? And I'm asking, how would they have already mobilized pursuit? I don't know. I think if it's safe to say, I'm the least of your worries at this point. In any case, we should probably get moving. Let's go.
All right.
Looks creepy. Well, I guess you can say it was abandoned. The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the war Quay, I think I can hear of miners making it out to come to this place, thinking the fort witches left behind within. Help me trace some illegal miners from some odd detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not long there. Make preparation if you must. Be quick about it.
So?
Ah, he's here. You're actually the same.
Please come highly recommended.
Nice. So his friends.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take a quick break and BRB.